Does taking a day off increase well-being? Does a day off increase happiness? Is there a benefit to occasionally being idle? I have decided to answer these questions in this video because many of you asked them. So stay tuned until the end and don't forget to like and subscribe the channel. Hello and welcome to Career Ride. I am Nishan and let's begin now. It can be challenging to take a day off in a culture that is obsessed with productivity, result, competition and so on. Even on Sundays, we keep ourselves so occupied with important tasks. We keep thinking, we keep making plans. We don't leave any downtime. We don't let our mind rest and unwind. Even in the physical workout routine, rest days are an important part. They give the body a chance to repair and recover and help to prevent injuries. Similarly, working mentally without rest results in mental exertion. It can eventually lead to mental disorder as well. It will burn out if we deprive it of downtime. It will not work the way we want it to. It will not be alert, instead it will slow down. So a day of doing nothing actually improves mental health and boosts well-being. Everyone should be required to take a day off and take a break from work once a week. It's worthwhile. In fact, I believe it is the best form of self-care. We have been taught that in order to achieve great things in life, we must be constantly engaged in some sort of activity. Doing nothing is a major offense in our culture. When we choose to do nothing, we really feel guilty, as if we are betraying the trust of those who have placed their trust in us. Some of us also feel guilty for not having contributed more to the world. We have been taught incorrectly that we must always be busy. That is why we consistently prioritize work over other aspects of our life. But research has consistently shown that ignoring our personal needs can result in burnout, decreased productivity, and even mental health issues. 1 or 2 days of inactivity can actually help the 5 days of intense focus and achievement. In fact, once a week, one should purposefully do nothing. Nothing serious, no work, no studies, no technology, nothing. Simply go for a smooth connection with your friends, watch birds, meditate and so on. You can even experiment with new hobbies or activities. You can even push yourself to get out of your comfort zone and go on an adventure tour. You can allow yourself to have fun, bring out your inner child, play with your children, or do anything else that will improve your mood. You can also spend time with good people. Connect with people who make you happiest. You can play loud music, watch a comedy movie. There are many things to do. All of these can only broaden your interest and make your life more interesting. And this way we can improve not only our personal well-being, but also our performance and interpersonal interactions both inside and outside of the workplace. And not only that, we should also take frequent breaks, even during the busiest of days. And most importantly, turn off technology when not in use. Our mind cannot race continuously. Can we run continuously? We cannot. It's same for mind as well. It too requires free time to recover and relax. The mind requires free time while we are conscious and awake. A lot of people sleep all day on Sunday. They hope that their bodies and mind will be refreshed for the coming day. But that is not how our bodies work. Yes, it needs sleep, but it also requires quiet time, idle time, do nothing time while awake. Of course, we rest physically at night when we sleep. But you know what? Sometimes our mind stays awake while we sleep. The mind remains restless or anxious even when we are sleeping. You do not get proper sleep and you do not wake up feeling refreshed. And many a time you are exhausted, your body yawning for sleep but unable to fall asleep. Why? Because the mind is overly active, flooded with thoughts and constantly planning something or other. You cannot sleep because you have too much on your mind. It is constantly racing. It just requires a 1-hour break before going to bed. It needs rest and a break from constantly thinking, planning and worrying. Simply turning off your brain before going to bed will ensure a good night's sleep. Now, prioritizing work-life balance, school-life balance, college-life balance is also necessary if we want to lead a happier life. By adopting a growth mindset, scheduling time for entertainment, social interaction, and gratitude, we can easily achieve that balance. And in addition, we should also try to use our phones only when absolutely necessary. Everyone is glued to their phones all the time, and we have become a head down society. And with these phones, we are constantly engaged. They don't give the mind any downtime. We need to mend this habit. We have to stop checking our phones constantly, put them away an hour before bed, and keep eyes off them. And for that, we just need to make a small effort to break these bad habits. Believe me, if you can avoid unnecessary phone checks, you will see that you have more time for a variety of worthwhile activities. You will have time for friends, family, fun, and other activities as well. You will achieve more in life. And yes, allow yourself to be lazy from time to time. Don't punish yourself by staying constantly busy. We all know that being lazy is regarded negatively in most cultures. But guess what? Lazy people look for easier ways to do things, smart ways to complete tasks. And today, we need smart, simple, and easier methods. Believe me, nobody expects you to be on toes all the time. So if you are occasionally lazy, don't blame yourself or hold it against yourself. But yes, if you are consistently tired, then you should find reasons for that. And that's all for now. I hope you find this video helpful. Thanks for watching, and if you find this video helpful, make sure to subscribe for more. Thank you and see you next time.